Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl. Actually, welcome back to my IGTV and my YouTube channel. It's your girl Annie, and I'm back with the tea. So I've been getting so many questions about international students. I know most of you know me as the girl in Canada who's an international student, but today I'm bringing you this new episode titled "Expenses of International Students." If you see me looking down, it's just because I'm referring to my notes and what I have written because we have a lot to say. But before you get into this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, follow, subscribe, do all of them stuff. Send me more topics you want me to talk about in the future about life as international student, and I'm going to do it. Let's get into this video. So the video will be divided into two. The first video will talk about international expenses of international students living on campus, and then the second video will talk about expenses of international students living off campus by themselves or living with someone. Do you get it? Do you get the vibe? Yeah, today I'm in. Let's talk. Because you guys need to know the real. I literally had to write in crayon. So let's talk. So life as international students, expenses of international students living on campus. So let's say you apply to a school in Canada, right? Your school is going to stay if you want to live on campus or off campus. What this video I'm doing, take away your school fees. Imagine your school fees has already been paid. This is like your monthly expenses as like international student in Canada. Someone wanted me to do that. I forgot the person's name, but shout out to whoever said I should do it. So if you choose the school, and whilst you're choosing the school based off prices, how much your parents can pay, how much you yourself can pay. You know, you're choosing the school based off that. So I'm guessing if you're willing to live on campus, you've chosen a school that the on-campus fees are cheap. Because on-campus fees are not cheap. Oh, they are not cheap, guys. They're not cheap. So this is a typical university. I'm using York University, okay? I'm not going to use UFT because their prices are ridiculous. It's a very good school, but damn, you can't pay for those. If you can pay, good luck. But let's use York University. So York University, their school fees ranges from 32,000 to 34,000 for a 4-year program. This is Canadian dollars, okay? So we're not talking USD here. So if you have USD, do your conversion and come back to the video. So if you're living on campus, right? So that's the fees. Put the fees aside because this is a monthly payment, monthly like expenses as international students. So after I give you these monthly expenses, you can later on go on and do your calculations based on yourself, based on how you spend, based on your lifestyle, based on who you are. All I'm giving you is just an estimate, and I'm giving you the estimates I'm giving you are quite high. So if you're the kind of person who's really reserved, you don't really spend that much, you're good with saving, you are chisel. Chisel is like you're stingy with money. You'll be good, okay? So if you're coming to York University, that's like one of the famous universities almost every Ghanaian and Nigerian person goes to. So let's go. So for your rent, that is living in the house, the building alone, living on someone else's bed alone, you're going to pay in between 10,000 to 12,000 depending on the school. So as I'm saying, if you are planning to go to any other school, go to their website and check how much you're going to pay and put that money down. So this is for 2 years, sorry, for 2 semesters. That's like a whole academic year. So you're paying 10,000 to 12,000. So put that one down or take it out of your monthly expenses. I don't know how you're going to pay that, but I'm just letting you know. It is how it is. They don't pay monthly, it's like yearly or like by a semester. So for the 2 semesters by your school, you're paying 10,000 to 12,000. The next thing you think about is food. Okay, it's a necessity, you need it. So the average, so in York University, if you're doing a 4-year program, right? If you're doing a 4-year program and you're staying on campus, sometimes it's a requirement I conferred this from one of my lovely friends who has a test, who would have joined me in this video. But so she goes to York and she said it depends on the hall you get. So if you're rich and you choose a certain standard or a certain hall, it's inclusive or it's mandatory to pay your food. It's, how do we call this? Ijoma, how do we call it? A meal plan. Sorry guys, it's called a meal plan. So the meal plan, depending on your dad's pocket or your pocket or whoever is sponsoring you to Canada, sister, how much is it? So what is the lowest category?
Like 3,000.
So lowest category starts from 3,000. 3,000. It's a meal plan. So you're planning it based of how you eat, how your life is, how you want to be big, pompous. So I'm just putting the estimate as 3,000. So put that down. So let's say you've already paid for your monthly, you've already paid for your room on campus. That's a 10,000 to 12,000. Let's put that down as a budget, okay? And then let's start with food. You're paying 3,000 meal plan. Transportation. So if you're living on campus, you wouldn't really be using transportation because your department or your blocks are close by your how do we call it? Your hey, what is wrong with me? So if you're living on campus, your department or your school where you study is close by where you live, so you basically not be using transport, right? So I estimated that using a monthly bus pass, transit bus pass, and that could be anywhere between 120 to 200. So I put in 150. Okay, and then your personal stuff. So we've talked about food, we've talked about transportation. Let's talk about personal stuff. As a human being, there's some days where you will want to go out, you want to get a new dress, you want to get a new jacket, you want to do all those stuff. Sis, bros, whoever is watching this, it's your lifestyle. But I put if a month, I put like an estimate of $500 a month, just for just for yourself. Maybe some days a day you want to pick Uber, some days a day you want to do something extraordinary. I put that 500 down for you. So adding the food, the transportation, and the personal stuff or necessities every month. Sorry guys, I got a call. So calculating food, transportation, and personal stuff, you should be at 3,650 Canadian dollars for your monthly expense. So this is monthly expense, 3,650. I took out your on campus living, that 10,000 or 12,000 money. I put it out because basically you pay that with your school fees included, right? So I don't want to put it as a monthly payment. That's already been paid for. I'm just talking about the regulars, So you'll be paying 3,650 for that. Yo. If you're doing this for every 12 months, you're paying 43,800. That's how much you're going to spend. Someone's yearly income. That's what you're going to spend on food, transportation, and yourself. Okay. So I hope you guys understood what I just said. I just want to put a disclaimer out there that these are just estimates, okay? These are estimates. I literally kind of estimated it based off my lifestyle, right? I want to be comfortable. I love nice stuff. I like buying stuff. So I kind of did the estimates according to that. But I'm reasonable, but I'm a girl. So that's what I did. With the transportation, I used the Toronto bus pass and the Brampton bus pass. And that's the range you could pay for. So that's something that it's a sure something that you're going to pay. But the food too is also you. If you sit there and pay $3,000 for your stomach, you are something else. So this video, I've said all I have to say. This is how it is. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section now, so I reply, or DM me, or you know what, for future purposes, just send me, videos you like me to make about life as international students, and we gonna get it. Okay, see you guys in the next episode. That is expenses of international students living outside campus, sharing or not sharing rooms. See you soon.